Student of class 12 science. Now the Ohm's law, which you had already gone through in class 10. Ohm's law, the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across the ends of the conductor, provided the physical conditions like temperature, pressure and strain etc. are constant. So if, say for example, if I is the current and V is the potential difference, then I is directly proportional to V according to this, or we can write V is directly proportional to I. That is the experimental fact. If we are going to write I is directly proportional to V, then I is equal to one constant. Here constant is 1 by R, that is not the resistance, but rather 1 by R is conductance into V, that is equal to V is equal to I into R. That is the Ohm's equation. Similarly, if we are going to write a V is directly proportional to I, we can write V is equal to constant R into I, that is V is equal to I into R. Here R is the proportionality constant, which is the resistance of the conductor. Okay. Now the same thing experimentally how we are going to do it. One conductor we have taken, one conductor, and across this conductor, I have connected voltmeter, and in series one ammeter, one rheostat, and key and battery or the illuminator. This we have taken. If the circuit starts or circuit on, we have to find the different values of V and I. Now the question is that how we are going to find the different values of V and I? Here we are adjusting the rheostat. If the rheostat is going to change, the value of current is also going to change. So say the V1, I1, V2, I2 and so on. We are going to take the reading. If we are going to take the reading, this V and I, then what happens? And plot this particular table on the graph. If we are plotting on the graph, what is the finding? Finding is like that. If you are plotting the graph, say for example, if we are taking here V, here I, then both, if the 5 points are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, we are getting a straight line passing through the origin. This type of graph we are getting, and from here, if we are going to drop a perpendicular, say for example, I require the value of resistance, then drop a perpendicular. Say the theta is there, whatever the value is there, this and this, we have to find the slope of the graph. Slope of the graph, which graph? IV. Or we can say this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Here it is what? Here is your V, and this is your P by V. Slope is a tan theta, V by I. That is equal to resistance. Only thing is that we have to find the slope of the graph. If we have taken in the y-axis and I in the x-axis. But here is one question. According to mathematical concept, the out of two quantities V and I, V is independent and I is dependent. So independent quantity we are going to plot it in the x and in y, that is I. So if we are plotting, again we are getting this, but only difference is that how we are going to find the resistance. Resistance is the reciprocal of the slope, because here you have to find, this is the V, this is the B and this is the P. So cot theta you have to find out. So resistance is equal to cot theta of the graph. Mathematically, and the best concept is this one only. But sometimes the question is being asked on this particular, if the diagram is given like that, then we have to proceed in this way. This is the demo of the Ohm's law experiment, which is in the practical also. This is a complete set Ohm's law apparatus. This is the voltmeter, milliammeter, and this is your resistance, whose value you have to find out. Rheostat, complete set, and we are going to give the power in this way, and the circuit is like that. So here you have to find out or take the reading of V and I. Take the reading V1, I1, V2, I2, and so on. After taking the reading, you have to plot the graph V and I. So definitely both are directly proportional, so you will get the graph like that. And from the graph you can find the inverse. Resistance is the inverse of the slope. Means you have to find out R is the nothing but you have to find out the tan theta. अगर इसका tan theta निकाल लोगे तो you will get the resistance, the value of the resistance. This is the experimental proof. This is the way how you have to do in the practical also. So this is the Ohm's law, very very important, but it is having some limitation. What are the limitations? Number one, it does not work when the temperature, if temperature changes, then what happens? If temperature changes, linearity disturbed. It is not going to apply, not applicable. Number two, it is not applicable for semiconductor and semiconductor device. कहाँ ये अप्लाई नहीं होता है? सेमीकंडक्टर डिवाइस में अप्लाई नहीं होता है. टेम्परेचर अगर फ्लक्चुएट करेगा तब भी ये अप्लाई नहीं होगा. सो दिस इज योर IV कैरेक्टरिस्टिक. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? IV कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. ये ग्राफ को ही बोलते हैं IV कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, राइट? So these are the limitations, and we have to apply this particular Ohm's equation. V is equal to IR, very very important. Say for example, if you are going to find, if anybody is going to say that what is the value of R, R is equal to V by I. R means resistance का यूनिट क्या होता है? ओम. तो V 1 volt 1 ampere is equal to 1 ohm. This is the way how we are going to find out.